Good evening, one and all. This is Michael from BroJMR, and this is What's in the Bag, episode 24. As of this recording date, which I believe is the Friday, November 13th, I still don't have any of the past 4 episodes up on the internet, but you're seeing this now, so obviously it's up. But like I said, I don't have a auto editing software for my computer, and so that doesn't matter because you're watching it now. So what do we got? We got some TV shows, we got some steelbooks, we got some special editions, and we got some steelbook TV shows as well. So let's get started up on this real quick. We'll start out with just movies. We got a couple of steelbooks here. We got the Terminator Genesis. This is the Target Steelbook exclusive. Don't know much about this movie at all. I did not see it. Jonathan saw it. He enjoyed it. Apparently they're doing like what they did with Days of Future Past for X-Men, basically bringing the future back to the past or past to the future or something. I don't know, but it's a cool steelbook. It's got Arnold as the Terminator in his present day form, because apparently there's 2 Arnold Schwarzeneggers, so there's 2 Terminators in the movie, and apparently it's crazy the way it happens or whatever, but anyway, Terminator Genesis steelbook. We also got Best Buy has put out some new steelbooks, and they have some Christmas ones actually that I want to get, but money's been a little I haven't had any extra money to spend on double dips that were not necessary, especially for movies that I'm not that so much interested in, the Christmas stuff, and I don't know, maybe I'll get them later, I don't know. But what I did pick up was Pulp Fiction steelbook, and now I think I have 3 of the Tarantino films on steelbook. Pulp Fiction, and then Kill Bill Volume 1 and 2. I think the other ones are just on regular ones, so it's pretty simple artwork, just a plain steel box with Travolta and Jackson on there. So that's another addition. Yay! Let's move on to TV shows. We've got, I found in Best Buy's, one of Best Buy's dump bins, they've got this section that's got like $10 TV shows, and I was able to find season 2 of Tales from the Crypt. So that means I have now 1, 2, 3, and 5, and as I've said in other videos, I will always pick up one of these, especially when they're $10, since they're so expensive right now, and I'm finding them for $10 a piece. So that's pretty cool. So that's awesome. Cool. Another thing we got is Game of Thrones, the complete first season, the complete second season on steelbook. I don't know if you can see that quite well. There's season whatever. Actually, ooh, all I'm getting is a reflection. Sorry. So let's take this sleeve off, and you can actually see it a little better. I'll take the one for the second season off because Jonathan's already opened that one. He hasn't split open the packaging for number 1 for season 1 yet, but that is the artwork for it. What's really cool about these, besides being in the steelbook packaging, each one has got a magnet on it. It's got the what it looks like is, I believe, the seal of one of the houses. And as you can see, it is magnetic because this is a steel book and it sticks on there. Another thing that's really awesome about this is these are also been re-released. So basically, these are re-releases of the seasons. So yes, it is a double dip, and I never thought we'd double dip on a TV show, especially when we already have it on Blu-ray. But another cool thing that's done with this is the fact that it's been the audio's been remastered in Dolby Atmos, and this is actually the first television series to do this. And even though we don't have a Dolby Atmos setup with the audio on it, it will convert it into a 7.1 mix or a 5.1 mix, depends on what you have, and it greatly improves the sound quality. So we're going to go ahead. We went ahead and picked these up, and we'll probably pick up the other seasons if they decide to release them, which I'm pretty sure that they will. So whenever we do upgrade and we do get the Atmos system, we'll already have some ready. We do have a few other movies that are in the Atmos mix, but this is the first TV seasons. All right. Next thing we have is, we'll go ahead and do this one. As I mentioned in the last episode, or maybe the episode before that, I don't remember, they are releasing That 70s Show on the Blu-ray sets of the complete series, and I did come across it today. It's actually kind of cool because it's got this slip cover that's a velvet with black light sensitive paintings on it. So unfortunately I don't have a black light to be able to test it, but it should be pretty cool. And when you open it up, it's got this right here. Same thing on the back. Actually on the back it's got the kids on it. It's got some Kiss style lettering. And when you take the top off, this is something that I don't really like, but I'm not going to complain too much because I'm getting the entire series on Blu-ray. They're kind of in like CD cases almost, and it's kind of dumb looking. The only one that actually looks cool out of all of them is the one for the bonus material, and that's what that looks like. It actually looks like a CD case. And so that's kind of cool. I know what they were doing was they were trying to go cheap on the packaging so it's affordable, but it's, I don't know, I don't really like it so much, the packaging, but the fact that we do have it, I do now have it on Blu-ray is great. It is in 1.85 widescreen, whereas the original show was in 4.3 full frame. The way they shot it in widescreen, but they made it full frame friendly. Basically, what they called, they centered all the actual action in the 4:3 frame of what your TV is going to be. So basically, what we're going to be getting is just extra stuff on the outside. So that should make it a wider picture, which should make it look pretty cool. So that's cool. I'm excited about that. And the next thing is the 25th anniversary special edition, limited edition of Edward Scissorhands. This has got a really cool slipcover. I'll try to see if we can. Sorry, my camera's kind of far away, so I'll try to see if I can focus on it and get you where you can see it. It's a little dark, sorry, but it slides up and off. And if you can see, the outline in the shrubs is an exact picture of Edward there. So that's pretty awesome. What's really cool is when you open it up into here, the stuff that you actually get with it is really, really neat. Do of course have the Blu-ray. There is a cookie cutter, a heart-shaped cookie cutter. There is a bunch of crap that just fell on the floor. We have a grass scented air freshener, grass scented air freshener in some of his grass things that he was cutting. Bloody hell! I can't even think what it's called. Sorry. Topiary air freshener. This is one, a deer one, and this one's another really cool thing from the movie. Is the paper cutouts. If you remember in the movie, he went to this show and tell, kids show and tell, and he made paper cutouts. And so we have paper cutouts of little girl paper cutouts, both frowny faces and happy faces. So that's pretty neat. Finally, the last thing we got is something we've been looking for a while, and we finally broke down and found it. First of all, we found it actually, but it is the Monty Python and the Holy Grail 45th anniversary or 40th anniversary, one of the two, special gift collector set. Sorry, 40th anniversary, yes. And it comes in a nice packaging. That's a castle, and the box slides in and out. It has the movie itself. It's got a lot of special features. I mean, there's really like too many to even like name them all. Quest for the Holy Grail locations, as you go back and find all the locations that they filmed at. There's a special Japanese version of it. There's the BBC film night on location. There's songs you can sing along to. There's Lego nights, the Knights of the Round Table in Lego. So that's cool. It's got anything with Lego is awesome. But what's really, really, really awesome, there's actually instructions on how to build this thing. But it basically, if you remember from the movie, there is scenes. There's a scene where they fling animals off of a catapult off the top of the castle. And so this comes with 4 animals. We've got a cow. We've got a duck. Oh, let me find you in my view frame. We've got a duck. We got a sheep. And we've got a pig. Little rubber animals, so they don't hurt. But you can set them up on here, and if I can figure out how to do this correctly, you can shoot them. So you can actually recreate scenes from the movie using the box, using what came in the package, special edition package, to recreate scenes from the movie. So you can fling animals at your friends, at your parents, at your significant other, your siblings, whatever. Not that I would condone throwing animals off buildings, but if they're little rubber animals and the building is a DVD Blu-ray box, yeah, I'm all for it. Go for it. Have fun. So, at the end of the last video, we had 1,440 titles. We're actually adding 2. After everything we have, only 2 things are new, and that is the Tales from the Crypt Season 2 and the Terminator Genesis. So we have 1,442. Our TV numbers are jumping up to 295 from 294, which again, Tales from the Crypt is what that counts. But our Steelbook is jumping up from 115 to 119 because we had Terminator, Pulp Fiction, and the 2 Game of Thrones as Steelbooks. So thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with this show for almost 25 episodes. Next episode will be 25. I hope there's something fun. I hope there's something interesting for it. I may wait, since there's not much going on, I may make that the Black Friday episode and do an unwrapping of the Black Friday stuff. So thanks for watching. Blessed be.